And then so you're kind of growing up like that. You get out, then you drop Resume, and then everything changed from there, right?
Facts. Then I started seeing like
And where do
the
you
other
drop that
side of
on?
the world.
Like where? Like which SoundCloud?
SoundCloud.
So like, did you have other tracks on SoundCloud yet?
Nah, that was my first one. I had put some shit out called Forbes. That was my first one with a video. I took it right down. I ain't like it.
Did you have followers on SoundCloud or anything?
No.
You just made the
Yeah.
account and dropped the
Made
track.
the account, dropped it.
How long did it take to, like, after upload, did it take to get traction and go crazy?
Let's say the first day it got like 400 views, then 700,000. Maybe it got 2,500 in a week. Next week, 7,000. Next week, 13. Next week, 30. Next week, 50. Like, it just went up like that almost immediately.
Damn.
Did any other, like, artists or anybody find the track, or like?
Nah, I just felt like it just went up until, you feel me?
Did it go big in New York
It
specifically?
went big in New York for sure. Like,
Yeah.
so we're like, yeah.
Damn,
it was like
the
a New
SoundCloud.
York and like anything, like, you know.
Okay,
The
so
SoundCloud era was crazy too, because like, not that it was easier back then, but like, do you think that was like a good time for you to be in that era where like, because a lot of songs are going viral on SoundCloud, right? Because it was so
I came
new.
out like right like towards the end. Like, for example, I remember like when I had first came home, like might have been like the first 2 weeks, I had seen about the kid XXX passing away. And at the time I wasn't in tune to his music or almost anybody on that double XL class of like 2016. I didn't really know the music because when I was incarcerated, I would only listen to like radio, mainstream hits they would play, some country music sometimes. Like, you know, so I ain't really like hear like of none of them. Like Tay, for example, I never really heard of him till I got out. Like, so when I came out, it was like right at the end of SoundCloud.
Okay.
Almost like of the prime of SoundCloud.
Right.
so when Resume gets traction and it goes crazy, what happens from there?
I started getting hit ups from labels and stuff like that. My mom didn't know I was a rapper at the time.
How do they contact you?
On Facebook, I had Facebook for a little while. Then it's crazy because one of my homies, his name Y3, he made an Instagram for me. He like, yo, you gotta use Instagram. I'm telling you, it's for everybody using. You still using Facebook? I'm like, what you mean, bro? Facebook valid. Fuck the Instagram shit. He like, I'm gonna make you one. He make me an Instagram. He showed me. He like, look, you already got fan pages. You ain't even got an Instagram. I'm like, word? He made me an Instagram. I probably picked the page up when it had like 30, 40K. Like, you feel me?
Just off that one track.
Yeah, like, you feel me? No. It was
Oh,
a couple
few
of
tracks.
Brothers
on,
on
but
there
like,
too.
like to when I really started like
Right.
having the app on my phone, like, all right, let me post on this.
So how many record labels do you think you went to or you talked with before you went with Columbia?
6, 7.
And what made you decide to go with them?
I had a good conversation with somebody that worked at the label, and I felt like we was eye to eye, and he believed in me genuinely, and the money was right. It was, you know.
Yeah.
How did you like navigate that situation? Were you by yourself, or did you have like anyone? Who'd you look to for like advice or like? Because you were young. You were 17.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like I said, my mom ain't even really know. Like, my first time, my mom even really knew like I was a rapper. I'm showing her a contract. Like,
What did she think you were doing?
what did she think I was doing in life?
Yeah, if she didn't know you were rapping.
Oh, running the streets.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, I put like this too. Remember, so I was adopted, right? So I got my mom, which like I say my aunt sometimes, and then my mom, right? Like my aunt, I leave her like super oblivious to shit. You feel me? My mom, I be looking like, ain't paying no mind. Like, it ain't no reason to even talk about it for what. She gonna look, man, you rapping what? Rap about what? Feel me? Not paying her no mind. Time I did it, it was kind of like, feel me? I damn near didn't even like, I ain't want to get in a conversation about what I'm doing. Like, you feel me? I already felt like nobody didn't understand me. You know, so I'm like, you know what? I'm in here, everybody. And I kind of like, I used to feel like my mom, yeah, everybody ain't understand me. I just came out of jail. Everybody looking at me, I'm like a bad kid, a fuck up. But you know what? I got a plan. I know what I'm about to do. Yeah, I just do what y'all do for me. Do what I do.
What was that initial bag for that for the first deal?
7 figures.
That's fucking crazy. At that age, 17.
For sure. Fast.
Didn't you get like, you got like an advance, right? And you went and spent money. Is that true? You went and spent like 20 grand on Jordans for you and your boys?
Yeah. I don't even think, you know what's crazy? Life changed because if I want to spend 20,000, I could do that too fast. Right now, I'm thinking about going on a jet. I'm
Yeah.
about to hit Polo, see if you want to go half of me. Go on the jet, that shit might be like 60,000.
We'll go thirds maybe if you want.
Yeah, all right,
Where are you going?
Rolling out Miami.
Oh shit.
We were about to go there.
Yeah, for real though. Yeah, I want to. And so basically it's easy. I know how to spend some money now. And I pulled out 20,000, but that didn't even spend the whole 20,000. I took everybody get 2, 3, 4 pairs of shoes because these wasn't $1,000 shoes weren't attractive at the time because we didn't know nobody with it. It wasn't like
Yeah.
the thing. And Jordans, I didn't know how to spend 20,000 on them Jordans.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? We
Yeah.
kind of got everything that looked attractive to our eye.
Why why was your first instinct like, yo, got 20 grand, I gotta go take care of everybody?
Cause I felt like that was my duty in life. Like, even to the point where, like, after that, I do stuff for people and I realize, like, all right, you wild, you ain't getting nowhere from that. That shit just slowing you down. You trying to do so much for 100 people and they not bringing back nothing in return for it, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I used to be so frustrated for myself. Cause like, yo, why does this person have to struggle when I know him for all these years? Like, you gotta do it. Like, you feel me? Get to the point where nobody gotta struggle. And I used to think. And now that list of who I do it for slimmed up a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And then what? You're 17.
Well, I would have done the same thing. I want to throw it out there.
You would have balled out.
I would have taken care of all my people.
Yeah, what? Balling.
Yeah.